Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel, and in my nightie because I'm getting comfy and cozy to get reading. I forgot to do my wrap up for my bout of books, which ended last Monday, or last Sunday rather. She cute. That's my Anna. But anyway, so I don't have really actually. I only have one of the books that I read with me because I returned them all, but I got through a decent amount. I had already started Duchessina by Caroline Meyer the Sunday before it started because I thought it was Sunday to Monday, and because that's how most of the readathons seem to be. So I started on Sunday, and I'm like, oh no, it's actually Monday it starts, so I was about halfway through. I was halfway through the book before About a Book started on Monday. I finished that. I finished Elephants Can Remember, which, as in terms of Agatha Christie goes, and I can't walk across now. In the terms of Agatha Christie, that wasn't her best work. I was kind of disappointed and left feeling like the story wasn't fully developed. I mean, it was still a pretty decent book, but it's not something I would reread. Not that I really reread books to begin with. I also read, oh wow, I have a list. Hold on. Oh no. Crud. I read The Cursed Pirate Girl, which is a graphic novel. I read that just because I thought that I was going to have enough time for everything, and it was more or less a filler to get me reading more than we get. Okay. I made a list. I read The Cat Who Played Post Office by Lillian Jackson Braun. Loved it. I love Lillian Jackson Braun. I heard kind of what I was saying with Agatha Christie, that when the author starts aging, it kind of slips a little bit. I also read The Winter's Curse by Alison Rutkoski. Oh my god, I'm pulling this completely from memory, but I think it was Alison Rutkoski. But excellent book. It took me, I think all of these books took me at least 2 days to read. And right now, what I stand in the books I've read is actually more than what I read last month. Last month I read 5, and so far I've read a little clipboard. This is what I read last month. This is this month. So far this month I've read like 2 last week. I did an audiobook of We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Definitely something to look into. And I think last week was the mental health readathon, but I didn't really participate, but it would have been perfect for that. I've also read The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, and that was pretty good too. It was really slow in the beginning, and I really hated the characters. I thought they were just drunk. Like, the main character is drunk all the time. I thought she was just absolutely insane, and I think now looking back, it's what the author wanted me to think. But also, I got a small book haul. Small as in they're more like big books. On Goodreads, there's a group right now that's reading all of the Robin Hobb novels. So I kind of want to participate. I read the Assassin's Apprentice, and it starts this week. So probably as soon as I'm done the book I'm currently reading, which is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which is pretty good. I got about halfway through it yesterday, the first day reading it. Anyway, Robin Hobb starts this week. You gotta check the date when it starts. But I'm gonna read like 2 weeks ahead, probably, just because I'm going on vacation in July and I don't want to be like too far behind when I come back. I might end up downloading an audiobook of it just so I have something to listen to on the train or the plane or wherever I am. So I think this week I'm gonna start. Oh gosh, what's the next one? Royal Assassin. Get that one read. But anyway, my little book haul here. So, with the Robin Hobb read along. I think it's called Hobb Along Read Along. If you want to go check that out. But after they read the first Sears trilogy, they go on to the Life Ship Traders. I don't think this would ever be the book that I would actually pick up myself and read, just because this whole trilogy are big chunkers. This one is a little over 800 pages. So I got Ship of Magic, I got Ship of Destiny, and I got Mad Ship. And I actually got these when I got these from, oh my god, Thrift Books when they were having their 20% off sale. If you didn't get the deal, you got the 20%, which I think it would probably work about the same. I'm not sure. Then also got Assassin's Quest to complete the Farseer trilogy. And this one's also a chunker. This one's a little less than 800 pages. It's going to be interesting seeing how fast I go through them, since like the Cinder I'm reading right now, it's a little less than 400 pages and I'm halfway through it ish. We'll see. Then I also got The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. I'm a huge Terry Pratchett fan, but I'm a huge Terry Pratchett fan in the way I've really never read many of his books yet. I've read The Weird Sisters, and I think I read one other that I cannot remember what it was called. But I read it in high school, and I don't think I had that much grasp on the language that was being used and the humor in it. So we're going to give this a shot. I think I owned this, which is really sad. I had to rebuy it because I gave it away. We got that to read. This will take me no time to read it. Then I got The Birth of Venus by Sarah Dunnett. So I read Duchessina, which takes place in the same time as The Birth of Venus. So I'm really excited to kind of continue on my education of that era, since I know little about Italy in the 1400s. Then I got The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It has all of the short stories in it. This would probably also something that I fly through. I could get this on my Kindle. I still may. I just kind of like the idea of having a print copy of my classics instead of having my classics on my Kindle, which the classics on your Kindle are free. But there's something weird about reading a classic and not having it in your hands. But that's okay. But then again, you look at the print, and it's very, very tiny. But anyway, that's all today. Oh, and I got these two from a thrift store. They were 50 cents each. It's not bad at all. So I'll let you guys go for today. So that was my bottom books wrap up. I'm gonna go enjoy some Cinder now. See you guys later.